Professional wrestling has always been more than just athletic competition. It is a stage for storytelling, emotion, and larger-than-life personas. At the heart of this spectacle stands figures like Roman Reigns, whose journey from rising star to tribal chief has captivated millions of fans worldwide. His matches, rivalries, and comebacks are not just displays of physical prowess, they are narratives that shape the very culture of WWE. This exploration dives into the intersection of legacy, storytelling, and the evolving landscape of wrestling, examining how performers, decisions, and moments like Reigns' return influence both the present and future of the industry. Roman Reigns returns, a shockwave. Through WWE, wrestling fans around the world were left in disbelief at WrestlePalooza as Roman Reigns made his long-anticipated return. Following weeks of absence after the brutal clash in Paris, where he faced Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the Tribal Chief's comeback was one of the most talked-about moments in recent WWE history. But while the fanfare was enormous, the reaction in the locker room and online shows a more complex picture. Reigns' return, his storyline, and the decisions behind it have sparked debates about fairness, booking, and the culture within WWE. The Paris incident, context and fallout. Reigns' absence stemmed from a storyline following a grueling match against Bronson Reed in Paris, during which he suffered what were portrayed as serious injuries. The narrative presented to fans suggested that Roman had been taken out by an assault after the match, setting the stage for months of speculation and anticipation. While fans were captivated, behind the scenes, wrestlers, writers, and staff have expressed frustration over how the storyline overshadowed other talent. Several performers were reportedly prepared for return segments themselves, only to have the spotlight shift to Reigns' comeback. The Paris angle, whether viewed as fiction or reality within the WWE Universe, highlighted tensions about prioritizing certain performers over others. Storyline construction. The mechanics of a return, Roman's return to WrestlePalooza, was carefully scripted to maximize impact. The combination of his in-ring presence, physical storytelling, and backstage vignettes painted a narrative of resilience and determination. WWE often uses this approach to create a sense of drama, and in this case, the storytelling required presenting Roman as both vulnerable and powerful. Props such as visible bandages, taped ribs, or crutches helped emphasize his recent struggles while setting up future confrontations. This method of crafting returns ensures that a wrestler's comeback feels earned and emotionally significant even when other performers may have also been deserving of attention. Backstage dynamics. Balancing talent and booking. Reigns' return, however, stirred tension backstage. Reports indicate that other wrestlers felt sidelined or overshadowed by the sheer magnitude of the comeback. The challenge for WWE management is always balancing star power with roster-wide morale. While Reigns is undeniably a major draw, there is a growing awareness that relying too heavily on a single performer can create frustration and diminish investment in other storylines. The conversations and disagreements behind the scenes, while largely private, shed light on the pressures and politics inherent in a global wrestling promotion. These dynamics shape creative decisions and influence how talent perceive their own opportunities. The role of storytelling and suspension of disbelief. Professional wrestling thrives on storytelling, blending athletic performance with drama and character arcs. Roman's comeback exemplifies this principle, as his narrative was designed to evoke emotion, sympathy, and excitement. However, the effectiveness of such storytelling depends on audience trust. If fans perceive a return as manufactured or unfairly prioritized, it can generate mixed reactions. WWE's challenge lies in maintaining that delicate balance, delivering dramatic, memorable moments while ensuring other performers' contributions are recognized and respected. In this case, Reigns' return achieved spectacle, but also sparked debates about narrative fairness and long-term implications for locker room cohesion. Roman's character. Resilience and leadership. Beyond the storyline, Roman Reigns' character embodies themes of resilience, loyalty, and leadership. As the tribal chief, his persona reflects both his in-ring dominance and the symbolic weight of his family legacy. The recent comeback played heavily into these elements, presenting him as a figure who overcomes adversity, stands tall in the face of conflict, and inspires allies and fans alike. While his return was undeniably scripted, the narrative leveraged these character traits to generate excitement, reinforcing his role as a central figure in WWE programming. This is a key aspect of why Reigns' return resonated so strongly despite criticisms. The broader implications: locker room morale and opportunities. Roman's return also highlights broader questions about how WWE balances marquee talent with emerging stars. When a high-profile performer returns, it inevitably shifts focus away from others who may have been poised to shine. This can create tension, particularly among mid-card and rising talent who feel their contributions are undervalued. WWE management must navigate these dynamics carefully, ensuring that while returns are celebrated, opportunities for other wrestlers remain meaningful. Otherwise, it risks creating a perception that merit is secondary to legacy or political influence, which can affect morale and long-term roster development. Financial and marketing considerations: a return like Roman Reigns also carries significant financial implications. Merchandise, ticket sales, and viewership spikes are all part of WWE's broader business strategy. Early promotional materials, special event branding, and marketing campaigns are timed to capitalize on fan anticipation. While some critics argue this prioritizes profit over fairness, it is a practical aspect of running a global entertainment company. Strategic returns can reinvigorate ratings, attract sponsorships, and generate social media buzz, key factors in sustaining WWE's commercial viability. Understanding this context helps explain the careful planning behind Roman's comeback. Moving forward, opportunities and challenges. Looking ahead, Roman Reigns' return opens up numerous possibilities. Potential matchups with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, or other top stars can provide high-stakes drama. Alliances and rivalries can be reshaped, while other performers have the opportunity to step into new spotlight moments as storylines evolve. WWE must balance spectacle with fairness, ensuring that emerging talent is not eclipsed by legacy stars. Properly executed, this return can elevate the entire roster, creating compelling television and meaningful engagement for fans. Wrestling's future: Roman Reigns' impact and legacy are shaping the future of WWE. His return and the dominance of the bloodline create opportunities for new rivalries and storylines, while driving fan engagement to new heights. Storylines centered around his influence, and matches serve as inspiration for the next generation of wrestlers. The future of wrestling now depends not only on athleticism, but also on emotional storytelling, character development, and legacy-driven narratives, foundations that Reigns has solidly established for years to come. Final thought: Roman Reigns' journey is a testament to the power of resilience, character, and storytelling in professional wrestling. His legacy as the tribal chief, his emotional comebacks, and the way he commands attention in every storyline reflect more than just in-ring. They highlight the art of connecting with fans on a deeper level. Wrestling's future will continue to be shaped by performers who, like Reigns, combine athleticism with narrative depth. His influence ensures that WWE remains more than a sport. It's a living, evolving saga where heroes rise, rivalries ignite, and the drama of legacy continues to captivate generations.